Hello, everybody. It's election season, not only on a national level, but on a local level as well. And here we have Mr. Kim running for city council, and he's going to tell us a little bit about who he is and why it is that he wants to uh, work for the city as part of the city council of Calexico. Mr. Kim, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, thank you for inviting me.
Mr. Kim, so tell us, why do you want to run for office?
Uh, Overall, for the city, this is my for me like my second hometown. I've been here more than 40 years already, and getting we getting worse every year. I wasn't planned to run this time because in order to do something in the city, you need a three vote. But uh, most of the cases, those three vote is not with me, because they have an different view or different object than me. I'm only for the benefit of the Calexico, and we should run but a clean government without any intervening from others. But since a small town, or since this town is what's it called, the engaging the relationship, friendships, for family members or whatever, they are all tangled each other. So very hard to get the three vote for the cities and citizens benefit. And I was at the beginning about the benefit of the cities. CS council member, they said thank you, next. So they don't care. They don't even bother to look into. For example, I was telling them to our water department has so much money, over $60 million. They don't believe it, or they don't care. None of the council member care to find out what is really money is there. Even they don't know of the money. So I had to run to at least to fix the problem with the water and the streets, of course, it's safety.
So, Mr. Kim, tell us, what are your qualifications? Why should people vote for you?
Why vote for me? Because my own interest for the community. I have my own business. Successfully, I can manage my life without anybody's help. And then nonsense. They became a council member. They have to have a certain level of the knowledge of those council duties and this government duty. They not knowing. For example, the other few months ago, council new with the new council, they decide to table the water rate, and then because they want to have a more study on it. But and then they brought almost $300,000, the contract, hired the consultant to how to fix the water departments, or the Caroline, the was chlorine the issues that is makes something wrong, because they send a letter to say they're gonna raise the water, and they on the schedule, the hearing schedule, they put it on. So in same system in the city, they breaking the law, which is council members, they decide to table it. But but suddenly, probably mayor, because the city manager didn't know what's going on, so they just send a letter to everybody. So I went to there. What's going on? It's city mayor doesn't have Mr. Garcia doesn't have any power to overcome on the majority council members' decision. They have to have common agreements to do so, and they didn't make any common agreements. They send the schedule to everybody. So somebody has overpowered the city council members. and they didn't know. They don't know what to do. Finally, yeah, last night, the day before last night, Wednesday, they're gonna bring next coming meeting, which is 18. They're gonna have in the agenda to make the action items. So they should do. We shouldn't have any hearings because council was tabled it, and so they don't know about the government system. In the worldly, the lawyer is let it happen. So even I was fighting for that. I can send you my pictures. I have pictures in my stores because I have an advertisement through. A lot of people know my store with my face. So I put my sign at the corner of my store. They send the city employees to questioning the what's going on the side. So they try to show me to muscle to quiet down. That's what they've been happening. My
So
goal is for the cities. My goal this election, especially goal is they have money. We can pay the $45 million debt. We still gonna have about 20 over 20 plus balance. Plus, we making around $5 million every year. So I want to go there to visiting our water rate systems. So eventually, about we have a chance to about 30%, 30 to 50% down the price them now, and then we still gonna be keeping the balance for the future necessary.
so besides the water issue, is are there any other issues that you would tackle different than what is already being done? What are the
Yes,
issues important to you?
there's two issues, two more issues. One, street, they're bad. We have gas taxes, we have the major D money, we have so much money, and they don't want to. They in city of Calexico historically they spending money for the big business coming in. They using their money to fix the road, street for them. But what about the citizens? Sidewalks, a lot of damage, lots of potholes, a lot of street like a cracking, just like you name it. It's not happy there. So we have to have a decent level of the citizens' benefit, citizen service. We are failing that. And the other issue is the safety, especially at this point, more on the police. We only have 20 police. By the ratio, you have to have a 60 police officer in our city. Plus, we have high traffic areas. So we're not completing our ratio for the safety for the people. The council member they bragging said, "Oh, we made the balance. Oh, it was a bad balance. So now we can make the balance." They make the balance, but the budget. You know why? Because they are put the 20 persons in the budget, 20 officers, not 38 or 33 or 60 police officers. They made the balance with the cut of the police officers. This city at least about 40 officers we're gonna need it to obligating a safety for the Calexico and plus the officers too. They only have two officers in the patrol at night. That is very dangerous. Not only for the citizen, it's a police officers too. So we are jeopardizing our safety in the citizens. Our citizens, city council members, bragging on the risk of our safety.
Are there any final words that you would like to leave for the constituents of Calexico and let them know why choosing you would be the best decision for them?
Well, I by my what is happening? A lot of the voters they are disappointed, so they don't go for the vote. For example, March 5th election, 3,000 people came to vote. 5,000 people came out for the recall. People consider recall more heavier than elect a good candidate. So what happens now? We have the IID elections. I lost it from there, but now people paying for consequences. The electric bill went up. Our board members happy because he came to my store said IID not gonna install the solar panel. He was proudly announced to me after March elections. So citizens, I understand that they are disappointed, they're mad on the city governments, but that's only one power citizens can fix the government. I usually, or people saying, oh, our city of Calexico is abandoned. But I'm telling the people, you or voters abandoned the Calexico, that's why it's happening. So please come out, vote for the good candidate to participate in governing. As a government of the city of Calexico, the government of the people, uh, for the people, by the people. So if you don't vote, you pay our government's failing. Thank you.
Mr. Kim, candidate for City Council of the City of Calexico 2024. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.